Um, I'm making this video for my fellow Facebook guitar players. A few of you asked me to make a video about guitar sweeping because that's the coolest thing ever to do on a guitar. Well, it's pretty cool. You know, it's not the best thing out there, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get on to the sweeping advice. First things first, the easiest thing about guitar sweeping is your left hand. It may look super difficult and stuff, but it's so easy. The hardest part is your right hand, getting it to go at a fluid pace. You know, that's the hardest part. So let me just give you an example of a really that was my phone, of a really simple sweep. So you have just anywhere on the neck, it really doesn't matter. So let me try to adjust the camera. Damn, why is this shit so hard? Alright, there we go. Hope you can see it. Start off with only a 3-string sweep just because you know, you want to start simple. If you start off too hard with some really difficult thing, most likely you're just gonna end up playing it really sloppy always. So always start slow and speed it up. Sweeping is extremely boring, but once you nail it, it's really fun and easy, and it makes you look super cool. So, and you know, everybody wants to look cool on the guitar, right? So yeah, you gotta. So all right, when you start practicing, what you're most likely gonna do, well, this is almost everybody, including me, when I got first started, was that you tend to do this with your picking hand. Now, what's wrong with that is that you're not really sweeping at all. What you're doing is picking out every note, and that's not fluid. You see how like it sounds all, you know, really stiff? You want it to be smooth. That's why you gotta move your hand really smooth like that. What helps is that when I sweep, I tend to angle my hand so that it rubs against the string really smoothly. So let me just show you right now. Oops. Let me just show. So I go like this. Notice how like try to get it in there. See, so that way it comes out even smoother and fluid, you know, like water and shit, you know. So that's what you want to do. Let me focus in on my right, because the hardest thing about sweeping is going to be your right hand. This is true for almost everybody. Notice my hand, how, see, it moves fluid like that. So when you first start off with 3 strings. In fact, do it even slower than that. Also, some people tend to do a hammer on and pull off. There's nothing wrong with that. Just whatever feels better to you and makes it sound better. So, you know, I like to pick it. I like to pick out every single note. That's just, you know, what I like to do, and I feel better that way. So that's why I pick it out. I mean, you know, you could just hammer on and stuff, but I mean, to me, I feel that picking out that very last note makes it seem a lot more, you know, gives it more like power and stuff. So, you know, practice your left hand, do it slowly. If you are having trouble with your fretting hand and you just can't get it down, it might be easier to just start off by just muting out all of your strings with your right hand, and then just going like that. See, because what that does is that it lets you focus on just your fretting hand, and then when you do that, you learn faster like that. Also, if you're already at the level where you can already sweep at a decent pace, if you want to play faster, you know, speed isn't always the best thing. But if you want to play faster, you don't really have to play faster. You have to play efficient. All right. Now let me just make sense out of that for you. Players who play fast, they don't have superhuman speed. They're not the Flash. They don't gain some sort of superpower. What happens is that they save their movement, meaning they don't make any like. Let me just show you first. Hold on, so that you can see for yourself. So let me just get it up here. In fact, a beginner would most likely go like this. Notice how high off the fretboard my fingers are going. See? That's all wasted movements. I'm moving my fingers way too much. Now, if you want to play fast, you gotta barely move them. So you gotta go. See? It's not. No, it's really low like that. Gotta keep it low. See? Gotta keep it low. Don't go. Go. So that's one thing that I learned on my own, that I hope everybody else learns eventually. To play fast, you don't actually play fast, you play efficient. You waste less movements. That's why you see people who shred, they can shred for a long time and never get tired. It's because they're not actually playing fast. They're not wasting energy. What they're doing is that they're playing efficiently. They're making 100% use of every single energy that they waste, moving their fingers. Like when I first started playing fast, I had horrible stamina. I could barely play fast for like more than 5 seconds. Now I can play for a lot longer than 5 seconds, and I can show you that, but then that would seem like I'm showing off, so I'm not gonna do that. So there's my phone again. So yeah, remember, the easiest part is your fretting hand. The hardest part is your picking note. Remember, be fluid. Don't pick out the notes. Practice it slow. So remember, look, let me show you one more time. Also, most of all, you have to have fun with it, and don't just sweep like crazy. I mean, it's cool. There's a time and a place for it, but find different times when like it would fit. So yeah.